Let us start with one fact that unlocks the whole topic. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of about 1 gram. That is our starting point. A mole is not a mass by itself. It is a way of counting particles, so the mass depends on what the particles actually are. Now let us make that idea feel much more normal. Think about a dozen. A dozen means 12 items. We will pretend that 1 egg is a hydrogen atom, and we will pretend that 1 apple is a helium atom. 1 egg has a mass of 50 grams. 1 apple has a mass of 200 grams. 200 divided by 50 is 4, so the apple is 4 times heavier than the egg. Now compare a dozen eggs with a dozen apples. The number is the same. There are 12 of each, but 12 eggs have a mass of 600 grams. 12 apples have a mass of 2,400 grams. Same count, different mass. Now here is the useful question. How many apples would give the same mass as a dozen eggs? A dozen eggs is 600 grams. Each apple is 200 grams. 600 divided by 200 is 3, so we need 3 apples. 3 apples out of 12 apples is 1/4 of a dozen apples. So we only need 1/4 of a dozen apples to match the mass of a dozen eggs. That is because each apple is heavier. Now let us do the same idea with something even heavier. We will keep the egg as hydrogen. This time, we will pretend that 1 watermelon is a carbon atom. 1 egg has a mass of 50 grams. 1 watermelon has a mass of 600 grams. 600 divided by 50 is 12, so the watermelon is 12 times heavier than the egg. Now compare a dozen eggs with a dozen watermelons. 12 eggs have a mass of 600 grams. 12 watermelons have a mass of 7,200 grams. Same count again, but a much bigger mass. Now ask the matching question. How many watermelons give the same mass as a dozen eggs? A dozen eggs is 600 grams. 1 watermelon is already 600 grams. So we only need 1 watermelon. 1 watermelon is 1/12 of a dozen watermelons. The bigger each item is, the fewer of them we need for the same mass. That is exactly the idea we need. A mole is like a huge counting unit. It tells us how many particles we have. Those particles could be atoms, molecules, or ions. The key point is simple. Same number of particles does not always mean the same mass. 1 mole contains a very large number of particles. That number is called Avogadro's number. It is 6.02, 2 times 10 to the power of 23. So 1 mole means 6.02, 2 times 10 to the power of 23 particles. That is a seriously huge count. Not 12, not 1,000, not even 1,000,000. A mole is made for counting tiny particles in massive groups. Before we start calculating, we need to read an element box properly. Take carbon. The atomic number tells us the number of protons. For carbon, the atomic number is 6, so a carbon atom has 6 protons. The mass number comes from protons plus neutrons. Carbon has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. 6 plus 6 is 12, so carbon has a mass number of 12. That is why 1 mole of carbon atoms has a mass of about 12 grams. Protons and neutrons have roughly the same mass. Electrons are much lighter, so for these calculations, most of the mass comes from the protons and neutrons. Atoms are made from 3 main particles. Protons are positive, neutrons are neutral, electrons are negative. The protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. The electrons are found around the nucleus. For molar mass, the important mass comes from the protons and neutrons. Now compare some atoms with hydrogen. Hydrogen has 1 proton and no neutrons. 1 plus 0 gives a mass number of 1, so 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of about 1 gram. Helium has 2 protons and 2 neutrons. 2 plus 2 gives a mass number of 4, so 1 mole of helium atoms has a mass of about 4 grams. Carbon has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. 6 plus 6 gives 12, so 1 mole of carbon atoms has a mass of about 12 grams. Nitrogen has 7 protons and 7 neutrons. 7 plus 7 gives 14, so 1 mole of nitrogen atoms has a mass of about 14 grams. Oxygen has 8 protons and 8 neutrons. 8 plus 8 gives 16, So 1 mole of oxygen atoms has a mass of about 16 grams. Now bring it back to hydrogen. Everything here is being compared with hydrogen. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms is about 1 gram. If we take the same number of helium atoms, the mass is about 4 grams. That is because each helium atom has 2 protons and 2 neutrons. So each helium atom has 4 heavy particles in its nucleus. That makes helium about 4 times heavier than hydrogen. Now compare hydrogen with oxygen. The same number of oxygen atoms has a mass of about 16 grams. Oxygen has 8 protons and 8 neutrons. 8 plus 8 is 16. So oxygen is about 16 times heavier than hydrogen. That is why molar mass works. Same count, different particle, different mass. Now we can use the formula triangle. At the top is mass. At the bottom are moles and molar mass. The main formula is mass equals moles multiplied by molar mass. We can also rearrange it. Moles equals mass divided by molar mass. And molar mass equals mass divided by moles. Mass is measured in grams. Moles are measured in moles. Molar mass is measured in grams per mole. Now let us try the first question. What is the mass of 0.25 moles of hydrogen atoms? Hydrogen is our anchor. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of 1 gram. So 0.25 moles of hydrogen atoms has a mass of 0.25 grams. Using the triangle, mass equals moles multiplied by molar mass. Mass equals 0.25 multiplied by 1. So the mass is 0.25 grams. Now try oxygen. What is the mass of 0.25 moles of oxygen atoms? Start with hydrogen first. 0.25 moles of hydrogen atoms would have a mass of 0.25 grams, but oxygen atoms are 16 times heavier than hydrogen atoms. So we multiply by 16. 0.25 multiplied by 16 is 4. Using the triangle, mass equals moles multiplied by molar mass. Mass equals 0.25 multiplied by 16. So the mass is 4 grams. Now try carbon. What is the mass of 2 moles of carbon atoms? Start from hydrogen again. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of 1 gram. So 2 moles of hydrogen atoms would have a mass of 2 grams. Carbon atoms are 12 times heavier than hydrogen atoms. So we multiply by 12. 2 multiplied by 12 is 24. Using the triangle, mass equals moles multiplied by molar mass. Mass equals 2 multiplied by 12. So the mass is 24 grams. Now try nitrogen. How many moles are in 7 grams of nitrogen atoms? 1 mole of nitrogen atoms has a mass of about 14 grams. 7 grams is half of 14 grams. So 7 grams is half a mole. Using the triangle, moles equals mass divided by molar mass. Moles equals 7 divided by 14. So the amount is 0.5 moles. Now we move from elements to compounds. For compounds, add the mass numbers of all the atoms in the formula. Start with carbon dioxide. Carbon has a mass number of 12. Oxygen has a mass number of 16. Carbon dioxide contains 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. So the molar mass is 12 plus 16 plus 16. That gives 44 grams per mole. Now water. Hydrogen has a mass number of 1. Oxygen has a mass number of 16. Water contains 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So the molar mass is 1 plus 1 plus 16. That gives 18 grams per mole. Now methane. Carbon has a mass number of 12. Hydrogen has a mass number of 1. Methane contains 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. So the molar mass is 12 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That gives 16 grams per mole. If we have 32 grams of methane, moles equals mass divided by molar mass. 32 divided by 16 is 2, so we have 2 moles of methane. Now ammonia. Nitrogen has a mass number of 14. Hydrogen has a mass number of 1. Ammonia contains 1 nitrogen atom and 3 hydrogen atoms. So the molar mass is 14 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That gives 17 grams per mole. If we have 34 grams of ammonia, moles equals mass divided by molar mass. 34 divided by 17 is 2. So we have 2 moles of ammonia. There is one important detail about hydrogen. Hydrogen atoms and hydrogen gas are not the same thing. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of about 1 gram. But hydrogen gas is made from hydrogen molecules. Each hydrogen molecule contains 2 hydrogen atoms. So 1 mole of hydrogen gas molecules has a mass of about 2 grams. That means 4 grams of hydrogen atoms is 4 moles. But 4 grams of hydrogen gas molecules is 2 moles. The formula matters. Now compare the same mass of different elements. Take 12 grams each. For hydrogen atoms, moles equals 12 divided by 1. That gives 12 moles. For carbon atoms, moles equals 12 divided by 12. That gives 1 mole. For nitrogen atoms, moles equals 12 divided by 14. That is about 0.86 moles. So the same mass does not always mean the same number of moles. Heavier atoms give fewer moles in the same mass. Here is the final idea. First, count the particles using moles. Then, use the molar mass to convert between moles and mass. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of about 1 gram. 1 mole of helium atoms has a mass of about 4 grams. 1 mole of carbon atoms has a mass of about 12 grams. And the main formula is mass equals moles multiplied by molar mass. If you know any 2 parts, the triangle helps you find the third.